Here's hoping that Area 2 is equally short. That would be downright amazing. Also, screw the damn game programmers for giving us the fire power-up, and then immediately tossing us in water. It's like they set out to make the least fun game possible. To screw the player over and give them no advantages. Firepower's useless there. It would just get me sent straight down into the spikes. Damn it all. Whatever. Don't care. We're going this way. Give me that damn sword power. He's not gonna give me that damn sword power. I don't think sword power even exists in this game. No, you can sit there and cry, Rick. Don't care right now. This is what I would definitely prefer. And that is also awesome. Oh hey! It's Spark Power Guy, yet again, and I totally missed. And I totally missed again! So how about we start with a save state? Nope, that's not a thing I can inhale. There we go. Go ahead. Throw the star. Just like Mr. Gimmick here. If Mr. Gimmick were a jellyfish. Yeah. a jellyfish with electric powers. Why do I keep falling for that? That is not how he starts the star thing. Okay, must get magic food bag. No chances for failure. Okay, third area. Of course. Should have seen that coming. So it's gonna be a Kabu type area. No, I do not want stone power. I guess the Kabu area is completely over with now. So the theme here is pick an enemy type, throw about 10 of them at the first player, and be done with it. Hell, man. How are you even supposed to get back there? Why is that a thing that exists? Oh, hey! Animal friend hater. No matter. Aw, something I could grab that. Of course, if I hadn't been a moron and destroyed the block, it would have worked out, but it doesn't matter. Hey, very nice of you. They don't usually kill themselves that quickly. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. It's actually cooler than the Dreamland 3 version, since the Dreamland 3 version is basically just an icy version of the cutter attack. Not really any ingenuity to it. Here, this is pretty damned awesome. Anyways, heading left. Really happy to have the ice power there. It's actually a really good power to have in combination. And of course we have another side-scrolling, auto-scrolling area. Here we got Mumbies this time. Mumbies and Scarfies. And little bouncy things whose name I don't know. And how do we... Okay, so, yeah, that'll be a thing. Kind of a dickish game, but I'm sort of getting used to that now. At least it gives you the firepower right the hell there. No, 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 we really need that. So it's a seriously pitiful form of fire attack, in that you can go barely anywhere with it before you are out of the fire attack and being hurt by enemies again. Okay, so that's not a thing we can take. That is. Oh hey, we're almost dead. It's okay, because it's just Ku, and he's almost dead too. And now you're dead. And we get cutter power again. And once again, stating to make sure... Nope. We need that magic food bag. Ooh, so close that time. Okay. 5th area. So I guess we are sort of getting our boss rush, except one per stage instead of all in one go. And of course, the cutter power can't go anywhere underwater. All powers are non-existent underwater. Because the game hates you! That is the only conclusion I can draw at this point. Okay, so, Spark, Spike, Parasol. We're gonna stick with Cutter. I think this will continue to work out the best. Biggest attack range. Another stupid choice. Continue staying on the upper level. Don't need your health right now, Gooey. Of course, it's a Scarfy. Oh, and we got those blocks that are apparently blocks that you sit on and they break. Didn't think they looked like that, but apparently there's like 8 different things that kind of block looks like. Well, that nearly killed him. And that did him in. But I do not want your stupid stone power-up. We will make do with whatever we find in the next area. Okay, so... game is handing us another one-up. Lots and lots of one-ups. And Cordos. And more health. Oh, that was nifty. Already in the auto-scrolling area. And there are dead ends now. So the game just gets worse and worse and more of a dick to the player. And that was the wrong choice. Down we go this time. Assuming anyway. Okay, save stating. I'm going to guess middle this time, since we have not taken middle yet. Oh, there are 2 correct answers. How about that? Let's try down again. Okay, down was a good choice. And top and middle were both dead ends. Okay, giant Gordy. Yeah, Gordo. Oh. Seriously. How are you supposed to hit him that fast? can't hit him until those things hit the wall, and he's restored his spikes by then. He's supposed to have a period of time in which he does not have his spikes. You know, an actual period of time where you can attack him. At least we finally have a power-up. And we can go into the final area. Which we need the firepower to start with. Fortunately, there will be a firepower given to us basically right off the bat as soon as we get up to this door up here. Or maybe not. Maybe we have to go through a little bit to get to it first. That'll do. We're gonna be fighting a boss in a little while soon anyway. And we got our firepower now. Apparently next we need stone. And then spike. And I can kind of see what they went for with the doors here. Or, not the doors, but the blocks. About how certain blocks can only be destroyed by certain powers. However, what they failed to do was make it really recognizable. Like, looking at them, you wouldn't think, oh, that kind of block can only be destroyed by ice. It would have to be trial and errored. Like, that's fairly obvious, you know, it's a block of ice, so it would only be destroyable by fire. This over here, what about that says, this can be destroyed by the cutter ability? So apparently, that little pattern I just followed to get to that rainbow drop is actually outlined in the dark room that we were in near the beginning. If we had entered with Pine and Spark, we would have seen it. Why did I try to swallow the sandal? Do not want to do that. Do that, and then that, and then that, in that order. And then we can do that. And we get a nice parasol. Parasol. Enunciate. Okay, so that does it for that. Now we go on to the boss fight. Oh, no music and no helpers allowed, it would seem. So, sorry, Goo. That sucked. Wrong direction, thank you. There. Not going in empty-handed, even though that will probably be the wiser thing to do. Because it does no damage. And by no damage, I don't actually mean no damage, I just mean it's gonna take like 8 hits to do 1 bar of damage. Whereas the other stuff will do 1 bar on its own per hit. Why is the game programmed this way? Why did they make the power-ups freaking pointless? It's not good Kirby design. I know the power-ups were new, and this is a very early game that came out fairly shortly after original Kirby's Adventure that introduced the powers, but seriously, what were they thinking? Okay, so blah 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 blah. I'm just reading the walkthrough here, ignoring. I'm gonna save load state in just a second, trying to see if I have to do anything differently in the battle itself, or if it will just be an automatic thing on his defeat. Okay, it is in fact automatic. We just have to suffer through this annoyingly long battle. Which is actually looking exactly the same as the DDD battle in original Kirby's Dream Land, aside from that falling asleep thing. Okay, that is new. Exploding Hammer and Charge Attack, they were not things before, so I guess that's new now that we've gotten him down to a certain amount of health. That's interesting. Apparently he can suck nothing in and attack with it. Kinda wish I could do that. If you're gonna do that again, well, if I'm gonna do that again, I may as well stay over here. Also worth mentioning that, this same sort of thing happens in Dreamland 3, where you fight King DDD, and then, well, I guess I should wait to comment on it until it actually happens. One more hit, and then we will finally be good. Oh, too far over. Okay, come on. Spit the thinger out at me so I can grab it, and we'll be done here. So now the thing that I've started to comment on is that after the battle, if you have all of the rainbow drops, the evil nightmare goop will seep out of him, and we will go on to fight the true final boss, the Nightmare, who I am going to just go out on a limb and guess will be a gigantic eyeball. Because that's what the Nightmare always is in these Kirby games. Yeah, seems to be. Oh hey, it's got a full body. Well then. Cool. So they have a fairly unique little final boss fight here. This is basically unlike anything else in the Kirby world. Yeah, Kirby series, I guess. And this boss fight is going to take for freaking ever. Look at how little damage that is doing. And who wants to bet he has more than one form? Because that's what Kirby final bosses do. Well, that's what all final bosses do, really, but, you know. No, I'm not accepting that third hit. We can go a little kamikaze on this, but not crazy. A little bit below him so that we don't get hit, thank you. So I'm gonna have to go out on a limb and say that, this isn't really a hard boss fight, it's just very time-consuming. You're just more likely to get impatient and make mistakes than you are to have difficulty with fighting this boss. No, none of that happened. We'll just continue on. Not really much else to add about this particular boss fight. So don't mind me if I'm a little bit quiet as we go on through this. I just want to get this boss fight over with. That's fine. That's nice. Seriously now. Okay, so we don't focus on attacking him while he's doing that particular attack. Just gotta focus on dodging all the little sword beams. And it looks like that's basically all he's gonna do at this point, since it's the cheapest attack he has, and he's very low on health. So why would he do anything else at this point? Except the thing that's almost guaranteed to hit you. Okay, don't care. You're gonna die. And then we get that, exactly that. One moment. Let's get to that boss fight without going loony crazy psycho. You sit in a corner and you die. This boss form here is the first form of the nightmare in Kirby's Dream Land 3. Right down to this particular kind of attack. So, you know, it really does look like Kirby's Dream Land 3 is Kirby's Dream Land 2 remade, but better. I have to say, I cannot recommend this game. Play Dreamland 3, it is damned amazing. This is a pale shadow in comparison. Of course, the Sublexians in the audience will remember this particular version of the nightmare from the time that we had the Kirby's Dream Land 3 boss rush as a challenge in the championship. And we could do that because it was fair. It was doable. It wasn't freaking psycho crazy long and pointlessly hard because of how long it was. And how many damn hits the boss takes in order to be killed. Also, if this goes on to the other two forms that this boss had in Dreamland 3, the even bigger giant eyeball and then the eyeball within the eyeball, I'm gonna be a little bit pissed. Because that's just too much for one boss fight. Especially with how many goddamn hits each of these forms takes. It's not within reason. It's not fun. It's just not good. Is it seriously 5 hits per bar of health? That's beyond insane. Who did they think would waste their time in doing this? How many crushed little kids are so disappointed to, you know, waste their time doing this? What the hell was that? What did I just take damage from? How do I not take damage from that? What the crap, game? No, you do not give me unavoidable damage. Not at this stage of the game. What the crap? What the hell? What the fuck? What the shit? What? Okay, I'll be back in a moment, folks. I'm going to read about this attack. Well, apparently, this little sword thing here reflects attacks back. So we're supposed to knock all of these back into him and prevent them from exploding. Somehow. And that, of course, deals a hell of a lot more damage. So I guess we'll start the fight over, because, you know, that's what we gotta do. Who would have thunk that there was an equivalent of inhaling attacks and firing them back? Which is hitting their projectiles and reflecting them back. Because that's what Kirby does. That's what Kirby's known for, you know? And once again, we have an example of a power-up being goddamn useless. You know, who thinks, oh hey, I have a sword in my hand, I will reflect his attacks back at him. Does he look like Link to you? Okay, cannot reflect those attacks back. Just these. Also, we're very nearly at the point where he goes berserk and stops using this particular attack, so what the hell are you supposed to do at that point? No, I would rather not take any damage to this initial form. I think it's entirely doable now that we know about the stupid reflect back thing. Okay, so now he's in berserk mode. Let's see if he does the dark ball attack again, or if he just sticks with the sword beams. Oh hey, he did dark ball attack again. How about that? Okay, so on to Form 2, where we can again reflect attacks back. Apparently, we are probably supposed to kill him fairly quickly with this, you know, attack reflecting nonsense. And of course we can't reflect all of the attacks, only some of them, because this is a very special kind of rainbow sword. Wouldn't really make sense if it were superbly magical thing that reflected all attacks. Nope, that didn't make any sense at all. It can only reflect some attacks, because that makes perfect sense. Okay, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. Good. I can only assume, as I started to say, that you are supposed to kill him fairly quickly before you reach the bottom, as we did before, because presumably that is where all of the unavoidable damage happens, maybe because you're going through re-entry or something. Yeah. What? Okay. Okay. Much more manageable. Oh, screw you, pal. Not happening. Okay. And that would seem to be that. That should be the final form. Seems to be the final form. I think we're done here. And everybody's back to normal. Everything's happy again. I'm happy. I'm done with this game. And all the big names were involved. And I guess when you're not fighting something else, burning up in re-entry isn't a thing that happens. Only if you happen to be fighting something else. And we have at the end screen with what would be a nice rainbow if this were an original Game Boy, but overall I would still say play Dreamland 3, leave this one on the shelf. It's not a good start for the series, really. Or continuation for the series. Whatever.